I, 25F, have been with my boyfriend, Alex, 27M, for 3 years now. We've been living together for 2 of those years, and for the most part, things have been good. I have a stable job, which allows me to save consistently for my future. Alex, on the other hand, is more of a spender. He loves the newest gadgets, going out with friends, and planning spontaneous trips. He's the kind of guy who thinks about enjoying life in the moment, while I tend to look further ahead. This difference has always been there, but it didn't bother me much, until recently. A couple of months ago, Alex admitted to me that he was struggling with his credit card debt. I wasn't exactly shocked because I had a feeling something was off. He'd been buying expensive things pretty regularly, a new gaming console, high-end sneakers, dinners out with friends, but I never pried. However, I didn't expect the debt to be as significant as it was. He told me he had maxed out 2 of his cards and was paying only the minimum each month. The interest was piling up fast, and it was becoming hard for him to manage. Around the same time, Alex started talking a lot about buying a house together. At first, I didn't think he was serious. I mean, we'd casually talked about it in the past, but it was always a someday kind of conversation. But recently, it was becoming more of a real thing in his mind. He'd bring it up during dinner, in the car, or even when we were just sitting on the couch watching TV. He said it was the next logical step in our relationship. According to him, homeownership was a way to cement our future together. To be honest, I wasn't so sure. I've been saving for years, and while I do want to own a home at some point, I don't feel ready yet, especially not with Alex's debt hanging over our heads. I told him as much, explaining that while I love him and could see a future with him, I didn't want to rush into buying a house until we were both financially secure. His credit card debt made me nervous. It didn't seem like the right time, but Alex didn't see it that way. He brushed off my concerns, saying we could handle it together. He kept pointing out that I had enough savings to contribute more to the down payment, and if we combined our incomes, we could qualify for a decent mortgage. He assured me that once we were in the house, everything would fall into place. He was confident that things would work out, though he never really explained how. Then one night, Alex suggested we apply for a joint mortgage. He'd been looking at houses online and even sent me a few listings. That's when I started to panic a little. His debt would surely affect our chances of getting approved, right? I brought this up, but Alex acted like it wasn't a big deal. He said I was overthinking it and that I needed to have more faith in him and in us as a couple. The tension between us started to build from there. He began hinting that maybe my reluctance to move forward with the house meant I wasn't fully committed to the relationship. He never said it outright, but it was clear he was getting frustrated with my hesitation. Every time I brought up his debt, he would deflect or accuse me of doubting our future together. At this point, I started second-guessing myself. Was I being too cautious? Was I holding us back because I was too focused on the financial risks? Or was Alex being unrealistic about what we could afford? I didn't know what to think anymore, so I reached out to my friends for advice. They were all on the same page: be careful. They reminded me that financial stability should come first, especially with the amount of debt Alex was dealing with. They told me not to rush into anything that could tie me down financially if I wasn't 100% comfortable. Feeling a little more grounded after talking to my friends, I decided to confide in my parents. They were supportive but cautious too. They said I needed to protect my own financial future and suggested that maybe it wasn't the right time for Alex and me to take on such a big commitment. My parents have always been level-headed about money, so their advice carried a lot of weight. Despite all of this, Alex kept pushing. He started sending me more house listings and even made comments like, "We have to act now before the market gets worse." It felt like every